We'll be live in a bit. Well, we're live now, but we'll be on in a bit. Just setting everything up. But you could talk, Tom, if you want.
Yes.
Talk the talk.
Why?
Why is it quiet? Let me turn this up.
Wow.
Say something, Tom.
My quiet.
You
Something.
something, something, something.
Something.
Okay.
Something.
All right, we're fine. We're fine. So we'll be live in a second.
But
Beep. We are live now, Tom.
oh, yeah.
So if you want to like
Hello,
say something,
everyone.
yeah, they can't see you, but you can at least acknowledge
Better. Don't need to see me.
that you exist.
Acknowledge me. What? Who are you? You Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
That's what he says. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Roman Reigns. What's happening with
Acknowledge me,
wrestling?
people. I am the Roman Reigns of podcasts. What's happening with what?
What's happening in wrestling so far? Anything good? Especially the WWE
Not really.
as they brought back Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he's hidden in the background. Um, they've done a storyline with Roman Reigns and all of the Samoan group, all like his family basically, and they had Sami Zayn as part of the group. Then I don't know, he got annoyed by him. Everyone's been loving it or something, but I don't know. AEW is AEW.
You're doing all right, or is it going a bit poop
Mm.
at the moment?
Yeah, they're not getting the ratings they were, but problem is it's so many. Obviously, you get people that are left wing supporting AEW because they have used words like inclusion and diversity, and they obviously people right wing people see that as like woke rubbish or pandering to whatever, and they're nutcases. So it's mental online. The people want to see AEW fail, which for the wrestlers can't be good. If you've got nowhere else to go,
Fans
then
on
it's not
Twitter,
really
fans on Twitter do not care, do they? Why
what
would they care if a
do
wrestler
not
can't,
care about
a wrestler being em, employed?
out of a
It,
job.
yeah, it's like supporting your club to these
Yeah, these people are nuts because it's mainly Americans because the whole the whole country of America right now is split left and right more than it I think ever it's ever been. That means everything else is. So any little leaning towards anything, and they jump on it. So WWE's right wing, some people, and AEW's left.
right wing.
Crazy. It's
So
blame wrestling, like stop making anything out of it.
some people just watch it by going insane and taking it personally. Everything, taking it personally, especially in football.
Everyone takes everything personally now.
God, calm down.
Yeah,
There's there's more serious matters
not that
out.
important.
It's not that important. There's more serious matters out there, and it goes by.
Someone said something.
No, it goes by Bobby
Someone
Firmino
said,
leaving.
yeah, that's more important. That's serious stuff.
But we'll talk about that. You know.
Yeah.
In a bit, because you were just about to say something.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Someone said there's someone I follow online who is a Liverpool supporter. He lives in Liverpool. His sense of humour isn't the usual. Can be a bit dicey, yeah, with some of his jokes, a bit old school. And
not very PC, yeah.
He made a joke about, yeah, but he's not like racist. He's not sexist. He's not homophobic. He's none of those things.
No.
And he said something about people's pronouns, yeah, basically like, you know, it's not super important in the greater scheme of things, yeah. And he got hammered for it, yeah, absolutely hammered. And so his response was, well, why don't you ask, like, you've got too much time in your hands if this is the most important thing in your life right now, yeah. So why don't you go and ask someone that's homeless? Why don't you ask a group of homeless people about, you know, if they're worried about their pronouns or if they're worried about eating? So I thought, yeah, you know what, I get it. I get why it's important. I also get why it's also taking up too much time and there's other important things. People don't care about those things if like other things are sorted out, like money and the place you live is good and safe and healthy. Those things kind of just fly out the window. But because everything's so horrible right now, I
Toxic.
suppose it's a way of not talking about electricity bills.
Yeah, I think people
I
just
don't know.
maybe they get their anger out
Yeah.
on other things. Why they get extra angry in football.
Yeah, that's where my anger goes.
It's all getting too
Then I'm not
personal.
angry for anything else.
It's all getting personal.
Yeah, yeah, doesn't need me.
No.
Doesn't need me.
Like these footballers getting a lot of money here, okay?
My suggestion.
It's alright, yeah. And these wrestlers are getting a lot of money as well. It's not like not as much as footballers. The top wrestlers will get like, I don't know, millions maybe a year or something stupid.
Wrestlers.
Yeah, how much do
Footballers get paid more.
Yeah, footballers get paid more, but the top wrestlers must get a real high wage, like similar to footballers. Like the top, not the top two.
Brock Lesnar. They have financial reports. So Brock Lesnar was getting, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what he was getting.
He wants to quit,
What
doesn't
he's
he?
getting, still working for the WWE. Making easy money.
Yeah, it's just a job. It's actually
A lot of
just
the
a
online
job.
stuff is yeah.
Getting
It is
on,
just a
he's
job.
getting on though, isn't he?
$6 million he gets a year. That's roughly 10 million a year.
10 million.
Yeah.
10 million
Yeah.
to play fight. Hey, Brock. But how much was he making in UFC?
Where short. Millions again. He made loads.
It's easy
CM
money.
Punk made loads as well.
It's
UFC.
easy. It's easy money for someone like Brock Lesnar. You know, just go in there, fight with anyone.
Yeah.
Always has a good match. Well,
yeah.
90% of the time.
But that's what you like. Yeah, if that's the type of thing you like.
No, but he can work with
you like big men.
He can work with any. No, but he can work with any wrestler, big or small. Is what I'm getting at. With different
any wrestler
styles.
he wants to work with. Supposedly, recently, Well, he didn't want to work with Bray Wyatt.
Why? Because he did.
I guess he doesn't like all the hocus pocus. No, I think he just doesn't like the supernatural hocus pocus stuff.
Why is afraid that it's gonna
I don't mean the film Hocus Pocus.
Is it gonna get him? Are 3 witches are gonna get? They're gonna get.
He's afraid.
They're gonna start singing a song and try and kill him.
Yeah, maybe he's just afraid. He actually really is afraid of supernatural stuff.
Maybe
he really was scared of the Undertaker.
Maybe he's afraid of liking Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, maybe he does like Hocus Pocus. And he doesn't want to admit it because he's
They made a new film of that, didn't they?
Toxic.
Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah. Did it focus on Hocus Pocus, or?
I'm guessing, yeah. It's basically the same film with them older. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. Amazingly, yeah. That's exactly probably what it was. I don't know why people love that film.
And why either. But people do.
Mm-hmm.
Do they love it? Or is it just something they can remember?
But it made a second film.
Well, yeah, they made
probably just remembering something.
Yeah. Nostalgia. That's what that is. They just wanted it back. I don't think I do not think it did well in the cinema.
I think it did better on home video.
Yeah. VHS.
And DVD. It's become like a cult classic,
Yeah.
So.
And I'd seen it though.
Well, at least. You've seen the second one?
Oh yeah. My God, the songs in it, absolutely amazing.
Was there songs in the first one?
Yeah, there's songs, isn't there? There were songs in the first one.
I don't remember that.
I remember watching it. I thought, what? Why?
I don't remember any of it.
Don't you remember watching it? Why? Why? I don't know. We just saw it and. Yeah, I can't actually.
You already revealed that I had a Care Bear theatre when I was younger for some reason. I don't even know why you mentioned that right at the start of the last show. But
you bring
yeah,
it
now
back.
you're revealing that we watched Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, well, we were kids. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but
if you like that, if you like Hocus Pocus, if you find it funny,
it might not be. It might not be like a bad thing now, and that's right. But back in our day, we'd never admit that.
No, things are more PC now. It's just back then it would have been Destroyer. If anything with sort of a musical part, which isn't a cartoon, you get away with it with it's like a cartoon Disney film.
Yeah.
Animated Disney film. But when it was live action, no way.
Yeah.
Kids were
no siree.
Kids were harsh.
In reality, no, that's true.
No.
Erie, Indiana. The main character from Erie, Indiana was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah, did he just do that
He was
film?
the boy.
He did Erie, Indiana, and then did that, and then just left. These kids,
yeah, magically disappeared.
All these Hollywood kid
that
stars.
Could be an episode of Erie, Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know what he did.
I think Erie, Indiana was Hollywood back then.
What happened? Yeah. So he was trying to reveal the truth of Hollywood. I think what happens in America, or back then especially, was if a kid looks like they're like, that's a cute kid. We'll get that kid on TV. Yeah, we'll get that kid in films. They do it, but then they grow older, and like their nose and ears grows, and then they look slightly odd, and that's it. They're like, you ain't a star anymore. You were fine when you were a kid, but now you're odd. So pop it.
Yeah.
Go and
You're
do
not.
voice work.
Yeah. You're ugly for voice work. What?
You're ugly to go do voice work.
What? Bit harsh. Yeah, we're Hollywood. We don't care. Go, go away, ugly.
We don't care.
Well,
We make money.
I
for
want to
free,
be in Hocus
okay?
Pocus too. Hey, what are you saying anyway, Tom? That kid in.
No, we're not focusing on your. Was he in it? Hocus Pocus 2.
No, I don't
Let's
know.
have a look.
I have no idea.
Hocus Pocus 2. I'm having a look. Right?
Even if I did
For all
see
those
Hocus
people that want to
Pocus
know.
2 or any of these recent films, I've forgotten them all. I instantly forget films.
Right, let's see. Was he in it? What was his name? It's like, I don't think he was. No.
I don't know.
Why did they not have him in it?
Who knows?
Oh, okay. Who knows? But that is a mystery for Erie, Indiana. Why didn't he appear in it?
That
That is
isn't.
strange, though.
Maybe he just didn't want to do it.
Who's the people in it?
Maybe for.
Probably. He's like,
Well, I don't want to do
I
Hocus
didn't like
Pocus
it.
2. Yeah.
It's shit.
I'm
The
making.
first one was shit. Why would I want to be in a sequel?
I'm making shitloads.
Through my career.
I'm making shitloads being ugly
You know what I mean?
with voice acting.
Well, he wasn't in it. He wasn't in it. I'm shook. PG as well. Let's find out what happened to him. Let's find out his name. What happened to him?
Yeah, let's find out.
Okay, here we go.
We were gonna talk about
Omri Katz. His name was Omri Katz.
Hocus.
Uh,
Henri Cat. How do you spell it?
wow. Okay. OMRIKATZ. Americans say.
It just sound like
I
gibberish.
don't know why I said it like that as well. Z.
It just sound like gibberish to me.
He did Erie, Indiana. He did the film Matinee, which was good. He did Hocus Pocus. Then he did a series, the John Larroquette show. I think I've seen that. Dallas, JR Returns. Freaks and Geek was in an episode of that. General Hospital. How many? One episode. Journey into Night, short film. Childhood Thoughts. So he did nothing. He just disappeared. After 2018, did an episode of that. It's Childhood Thoughts.
He pretty much disappeared.
Yeah, he just vanished.
Well, anyway, if any of you want to watch Hocus Pocus 2, you can now.
Yeah.
I think it got released last year. Must have been last year, yeah. And it got a 6.0 out, and they don't look a day over 60.
Yeah. I think if they'd had Omri Katz in it, it would have got over the 6.0. He wanted to do it as well.
Oh wait, I shouldn't look at trailers on this.
Didn't even ask him.
I was just about to look at trailers. Anyway. But that's Hocus Pocus. Don't know why I'm looking at it. Don't care. Don't care.
No. Omri Katz. I wonder what that is. Where that name's from.
Right.
Oh, he operates a cannabis company. Okay, that's probably why he's making shitloads in cannabis.
Or maybe in Hocus Pocus they were just having cannabis, and so it looked like they were flying.
He's Israeli,
but they
Jewish.
weren't. But they weren't.
No. They were benefiting from his cannabis company.
Yeah. I think they were sponsored by it. So I'm gonna have to be right back.
It was on Dallas from 1983 to 91.
We've got 4 minutes.
Oh, we already used up our allotted time.
We ain't even talked about any football.
See you guys.
Well, welcome.
No, it's about Henri Cats.
Henri Cats and Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. Yeah. I will be right back.
Okay.
We'll be right back to talk about football and not films. Talking about Bobby. An update on the football. Manchester City are still 1-0 up against Newcastle United. I'm hoping they win, which will help our chances. Can you speak?
But
all right.
I can speak.
Well, now we're back, so maybe we could talk about this thing called football.
We could. Why not?
Like I delayed.
So we're getting into the Wolves game immediately, yeah?
Yeah. So we'll be talking about the Wolves game and how much better we were against them this time round than last. I believe we lost 3-0.
Yep.
But this time round,
yeah, that's the dark days.
We won 2-0.
But did we?
It's like Michael Caine. Good. We will.
We won 2-0. I told you to score a bloody goal. Okay. Right.
So
let's get into it.
Let's get into the game.
Let's get deep into the. Yes.
How did we perform?
Better all-round performance.
Yeah. We kind of look like the old Liverpool that we're used to. There were still a few mistakes in there, but
yeah, we're getting close to it.
Our attacking play was excellent. Lots of pressure on them. Elliot, I thought he did well. Despite him, what did he do? Miss a header.
Being a midget.
Yeah, just being a midget. Missing a header and I wouldn't say miss-hitting the ball for that shot, but he bounced into the ground, which supposedly meant going by Tom because he knows him.
I know him personally. I know. I think he meant to hit it into the ground. I don't think he scuffed it or mishit it.
No,
I'd be wrong. I've been known to be wrong occasionally, but
he looked frustrated with that. He was annoyed at himself. Yeah. He got in very good positions. That's what I liked about it. And He's going to get better and better. And him and Nunes were like linking up play really well.
Yeah. I think he's got a good. He mispassed a couple of mispassed. He
mispassed.
Failed in a few passes. Mispassed. It's not like misspoke, like they say in politics. Sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, his pass completion was not at its highest in that game. So like he gave the ball away a few times when it was important not to do that. And because we're always under threat of getting counterattacked on, yeah. But what stopped that was having Fabinho looking like he's getting close to being back. Yeah, everyone wrote him off, said that that's it, he's done, he's finished. I may have mentioned something about that while watching games, but I think having Bacetic in there, cutting out passes, doing those little jobs as well, I think it helps him. It's like working out. It's how I wanted to see us working out.
Bacetic,
but them two working together.
Reminds me of Gerrard a little. The way he cuts out passes and sort of scoops the ball forward.
He's not as dynamic.
No,
he's not as dynamic, and his decision making. Gerrard's passing, his decision making in where to pass it, and like just being quick. Yeah, get that ball over there. He could do it. But Bacetic, he still hasn't got that attacking threat. Yeah, I don't know if he'll get it. He might not. He might just that's where he.
But he does remind me a little.
He might not
Gerrard.
get it, but
just a slight tint of Gerrard in there. I think it's because of the tackles he made.
Yeah, a bit Alonso as well.
Yeah,
touch of Alonso. Doesn't have Alonso's passing range, but I don't care if he does. If it's just like he just passes it off to someone else to do that, cuts out those passes, passes it off to someone else. I'll be fine with that because we've got if Elliott works out in that position or whoever we sign takes over, we'll have people that can do the Gerrard stuff, that can do the moving the ball forward. Yeah. We don't need it. We just have a ball. If we have just a workman like midfield that does the work, the rest we've got 3 forwards now that can do the rest of it. So I'm happy with it.
Players are coming back, aren't they? Sorry, I got the wrong game on. I had the 3-0 Wolves. But yeah.
We were terrible.
I know we were terrible.
We score.
But Fabinho did look good. He looked quite he's good at getting those tackles.
Well.
Yeah, I would say so. But it was his tackles that we needed him to use in the games. But he's
a clean-up job.
Yeah.
Did Klopp call him? Klopp called him the lighthouse, didn't he? And the Hoover. I think he meant the sweeper. Comes in, sweeps up all the stuff. The lighthouse.
Suck the ball.
Because he can see all the danger. he sucks balls. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good to see him back again. And I think the most important player was Konate.
Yeah. We looked comfortable when he was in
Huge difference. Yeah. Huge difference. Yeah.
And Nunes, I was very unlucky.
Tsimikas had improved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nunes. Should have been a goal, but...
Yeah, it should have been a goal, but for some reason... people have said Jota sort of clipped one of the... I don't know who it was. One of the defenders' leg. But
Kilman. He kicked Kilman.
Yeah, but he was...
Yeah, he kicked him.
He was...
But he was falling.
Yeah, he was running, so he couldn't stop himself. And I think he got pushed a little, so he couldn't stop himself from like kicking out, really, because he was falling. You can't blame him for that. So the goal should have.
I think
it wasn't reckless.
I think No, I think if Man United have got that decision, had scored that goal, they would have been given it. Because we know that the referee has never given us a penalty and has given Man United and Man City 6 each now. And it gives us nothing in games. I hate that referee.
The one that really annoyed me, and I first was looking at was the Fabinho one, Fabinho's one, where he was supposedly stamping.
He was getting fouled.
Stamping on what's his name, Lemina.
Yeah,
stamped on his leg. Yeah, he stepped on his leg, but he was going into the tackle. He was going into to tackle Fabinho.
He's getting wiped out.
And Fabinho had to jump.
Just getting wiped out.
To jump the tackle. Yeah, so it was all happening quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was so he gave the foul to them and he gave Fabinho a yellow card, which probably he was like mouthing off. That's the reason why he probably gave him that, but I would have.
No, he gave it. He gave. I don't want to bring the old tinfoil hats on again. But if you want to know how a dodgy ref works, that's the things he does. He books players that are that put in tackles. So Bjatic got a yellow, which he shouldn't have, right at the start. That nullified him. Yeah, that stopped him from being able to be him quite as much. He still did well, but he couldn't put in the tackles he normally does. And then does it to Fabinho as well. Fabinho was like hamstringed.
Yeah.
So that's how. If you want to mess us up, then book those players. It'd be like booking Casemiro, but if he gets booked for Man United, you guarantee he's never getting another card. Like that's never happening. Means he can do what he wants. He could shoot someone on the pitch. I just shot a man. Yeah.
But they always show slow motion of incidents, and you can't stop yourself from stamping on someone's leg supposedly when the tackle's going in. Just like that. So he's jumping like that.
No, I don't think he meant to.
No, he didn't.
I don't think he
didn't mean to, but it was so quick. When they show a replay of it, it slowed down. So it's going to look. It didn't even look that bad anyway, because he didn't mean any of it.
And who was on commentary? It was
Warnock.
God, former Liverpool left back, Warnock. He is the worst. He's so negative.
I was like,
Warnock.
But yeah, I was listening to the commentary and I thought, who is that guy who's just negative towards Liverpool? So another.
Well, he can't be a former Liverpool player.
No. What is it with these former Liverpool players?
Why does it always happen to us? I know. If you get former Man United, former Man City, former whoever, they will absolutely kiss the arse of their former team. Look at Gary Neville. He tried it for a little bit where he pretended that he would be level-headed. Now he's not. Any chance he can see them doing well, he's like, "Oh, brilliant, fantastic from there." Same old.
Carragher would have done.
I don't know why.
Carragher would have done that, but he spat at someone, which ruined it. So he had to.
He spat at someone and ruined it.
So he had to chum up against Man United, basically.
He's trying to keep his job.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep his job. Yeah.
Right. To keep your job, you're gonna have to hate on Liverpool.
No, I doubt they ever said it directly. They're just like, well, you know what you have to do in commentary now, don't you? You want to keep the job.
You know what you have to do.
Yes.
All right.
What?
Stop spitting.
No, not that.
What?
Yeah. So
I think that
yeah. So
we played well, built our confidence for the Manchester United game, so they can batter us now.
Yeah, so we can get beat. It's good.
Yeah.
But I think there was lots of good performances in there. I will say at the start, it was a bit bitty of a game. Yeah, we didn't put our foot down properly. Once we got going, once we scored, that was it. Bitty, not that.
It's a bit bit. It's a bit bitty.
Knew it.
Who actually says bitty anyway?
I just did now. Me.
Yeah, it was a bit bitty.
It was a bit bitty. But I thought I thought it was Fabinho looked great. Canate was good. Jota's a weird one. I don't think he played well for the majority of the game. Yeah. But when we needed him, he appeared. Yeah. He set up that cross for Van Dijk, who I was just before that goal, I was saying we need to see Van Dijk, he needs to score more goals. Yeah. Honestly, it was just before the goal and then he scored. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Jota, I wanted him off. I wanted him replaced.
Yeah. And then what did he do? Assist.
Yeah, it was then, and then he went and set up the goal. I was like, all right, fair enough.
Fair enough, Tom.
Fair enough, that's fine.
I heard you. I don't know why I heard you, but I heard you.
He did. Somehow he heard me.
Gakpo came on.
No, so he
as well. He came on and straight away was an impact.
Yeah.
With the goal. A nice 1-2.
Yeah.
With Tsimikas. And then Tsimikas sort of run.
Yeah.
Pelting forward.
Boomer cross.
You weren't going to pass to Elliot this time.
An old Salah. No, he knew. With his head or his feet, there's no point. But so Salah scored with his knee. We weren't sure what part he scored with. We thought that it could be first time ever. He scored with every body part. Doesn't matter. It's such a hot. I hate every season. It doesn't matter where we are. Doesn't matter where they are. Even though we've been battering them the past few years, yeah. I still hate the game. I hate Man United, Liverpool. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Makes me feel sick, anxious.
I don't know what to make of
never enjoyable
that game. You could have the right team out and it doesn't matter. It's kind of like Everton, Liverpool.
No.
Really, Everton could be in the third division and Man United could be in the whatever division, and we'd still be sick for that game, for those two games. It's like no.
And right now they're actually playing like half decent. I wouldn't say good. They're still not good.
No, they're half decent.
You know, they are a lot better than they have been.
I think we're playing pretty good now. So we are at Anfield, so hopefully we can.
I do worry. Because Klopp gave an update on our injury situation. Yeah, he said we've only got two long term, which is Diaz and Thiago, and Gomez is not far off, but he's not ready yet. Yeah, so I didn't know what that meant. Did that mean he's like a week away? Did that mean are we being threatened with Gomez starting against Man United?
Nah, we're not.
I hope not. Nothing to do with Gomez. He's not been playing well. He's out of form. He's been, he wasn't the main problem against Real Madrid, but he wasn't a good thing. Yeah, I think he does We can't play him against Man United.
No.
Until he gets his head sorted out, whatever, it's too dangerous. So I want to see Kanate in there. I want to see Robertson back. I want us to be full pelt. I'm not sure what he'll do in midfield if he'll bring Henderson back. But Elliot might have played himself into the team. Who knows?
All right, Jota. Should he start?
He's got that, like I said before, he's got that that kind of Mane thing about him where he could have a shiter of a game, yeah? It looks like he's terrible. And then he just does something that gets us a goal or an important free kick, yeah? So I don't know. I would play Gakpo and then bring Jota on. I'd have Jota as a sub right now.
Yeah.
So that might be his career from now on. Yeah. Oh, breaking news. City are 2-0 up.
Good.
So looking good for us. Nice.
They'll put their heads down for Man United because they'll be disappointed, hoping for Newcastle to win.
Yeah. Let's not mess this up.
No, we've done it.
Even a draw.
We've done it too many times this season, and somehow we're still up there. It shows you the quality of the Premier League at the moment. I mean,
yeah, this season's pretty shite.
Yeah,
really.
Not good quality. I don't know what the result will be, but I just hope we play well. If we can play well, that's all. Do our best.
Yeah,
put a performance.
It depends. It depends how we play. Are we going to try and go at them? Like really attacking, aggressive? Are we going to try and be defensive and stop their top players from performing? I don't know how he'll approach this game. I'm not sure. But he'll probably just go at them. That's what will happen. He'll go at them.
We should go at them. Really.
We'll get done on a counter attack. Rashford will score.
Right.
Yeah, because they're defensively a lot more. Rashford will score. But I think they're defensively a lot more solid than they've been in years. So I don't know. It's a horrible game. I hate it. I wish we didn't have to play it. I might just sleep through it.
No, it's on at 4:30.
But yeah, we've got that game looming. It's been bastard 4:30 time as well.
I think any time's a bastard time.
Oh, it is. It is.
But they're the games that we want to win the most. Even if we've had a shite season, we got to beat Manchester United.
Yeah. Of course. I think with how we're playing now, Kanate back, Fabinho in better form, Nunez looking like take on the world. I think we could.
Should we somehow put an alert out there?
Do something at least.
An alert out there for Rashford that there's some starving kids out there. They need your help. He'll be like,
he's past that now.
I've got to go. Yeah, he's like, I'm doing well in football now. I don't care.
He's brought back to the dark side. Yeah, he's brought back to the dark side. Well, I'm glad for him. I'm glad he's doing well. Glad he's proving those racists and crap United fans that were going against him wrong.
He got. It's awful. I'm glad he's doing well, but it had to be for Manchester United, which isn't good.
That's not good at all. But yeah, seems like a nice guy. He's not whatever his bloody name is, Greenwood, who they're trying to decide what they're going to do with him. Are they going to keep him bring him back this season or sell him or boot him out the club. Just because his girlfriend is back with him and whatever, and he's gonna have a kid with her. I don't mean anything. Did what he did.
And he did do what he did.
Shouldn't have him in the
No matter what people say, they're just so desperate to get him back. They have no morals or anything. They're just nothing.
No.
Oh, so what if he did all this bad stuff? He's a good player. We want him back.
Yeah. Look at the replies. That's all I'll say. Look at the replies to all these stories that come out. You just see the people replying to it and you think, okay. This world has huge problems with how they treat women. And as crappy as it is in this country, it's horrific in other countries as well.
No, but I've seen Twitter and all different kinds of people. Oh.
Yeah.
People just don't care.
Horrendous.
There's people out there that just don't care on Twitter. They're hidden behind their profile and they'll just say what they want.
Yeah, anonymity. That's why it is. You can be hidden behind something. You can say what you want, and no one really knows who you are. You never say those things to someone's face, otherwise you will get boxed out. Simple as that.
Pretty much.
I say it. I got my name on there. I got my face on there. It's me. And yeah, I had one of my accounts banned.
Yeah, but you're not
you're not like my face.
You're not like those other Twitter people that they're just scum. They're probably kids anyway, or young adults that haven't
most of them are
grown up yet. Yeah.
Or young men. They're young men. There's no women on there going, "Oh, she's a liar" or whatever. Yeah. Weird little creepy men.
I saw about the money.
Who have like pictures of Ronaldo on there.
Yeah, I'd rather not discuss that though. But
what about the money?
It's all about the money. That's what they normally say, isn't it? Oh, it's these women. It's all about the money.
Yeah. And do you know what? They're right now. It's horrific. It's a horrible situation. Why is this in football? Because it's in society. But
I don't think Greenwood will be back playing for Manchester United. But I feel like he's going to play for another club, probably outside of the Premier League.
Yeah. Easy. They've had people that have, drunk driven and gone to prison and come out and they've signed them. Like they've had all kinds of horrific people. Like what's his name? Gordon Strachan said once. He was.
I was going to say ex-Sunderland player. I don't know his name.
Gordon Strachan said there's no. Oh yeah, nonsense. Yeah, but he's still in prison.
Is he still in prison?
Look it up. Yeah, he is. Gordon Strachan. He said there's no morals in football. Yeah, he went for a big list of things of like what footballers have done, and they still get signed or they still are in football. Yeah, he said there is no morals. He's right. There isn't. If there was, we wouldn't have all the crap with all the ownership. We wouldn't have all the crap with players getting racially abused. We wouldn't have all the crap with, laughing at women's football. We wouldn't have all the nonsense that's happening in like kids football. We wouldn't have referees being beaten up. We wouldn't have dodgy referees. We wouldn't have all these horrible things in football. But we do. And I suppose we just got to not ignore it, but it's meant to be enjoyable, meant to be an enjoyable thing. And all this stuff just bogs it all down now.
Yeah, but when you look up anyone, it seems like, who's famous, they always have some dark background. It's like, what can you enjoy these days? It's like there was an actor that died recently. He's on life support.
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah, look up
Tom Sizemore.
some of his history. I'm not talking about the cocaine or heroin or drug addictions here. There's other things there, and it was like no one's mentioning that at all. No one, even like CNN, who probably would normally say something.
I think because it was settled outside of court, or it was like I'm not sure if he wasn't convicted of anything, and
was it all?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was.
Yeah, but it's just when you look up things, true or not, it's crazy.
Yeah,
and when you watch certain films,
why do you think
you look in the back of your mind like, oh no, I can't enjoy these films.
Don't look up to these people, including footballers, like they're gods. Yeah, like people do. They put their whole life around. Like I said about Ronaldo, that people having a Ronaldo thing in, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, people with Messi, people with like, oh, these are the best things in the world, because they're not. They're normal people. They make horrific mistakes. People with money usually do even worse things than the average person because they can get away with it. They have good lawyers. They can pay. Yeah. Why do you think there's so many celebrities now that are going on about mental health, or they struggled with this because they want sympathy. Yeah, they want sympathy. And there are people that have had horrible lives, but there are also people that are taking advantage of that fact. They're getting told by their agents, give them a sob story, give them something that they can people can relate to with you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll embellish this story about when I was younger. They do it on purpose. They do it to make themselves seem empathetic. Yeah, that's what they do. And people didn't idolize them. Oh, they had such a hard life with this. Yeah, like you don't put all your eggs in one basket with people. Like it's not worth it. Same with footballers. When you do find someone that's good, and you know that they're good, they're probably horrific, and they were on the island with bloody
Epstein,
with that dodgy Epstein. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I look at Salah,
but don't idolize people.
When I look at Mane, it's sort of, I feel he's.
Oh, Mane's different.
He's different. Yeah, he's different. Oh, it's fine.
Him, and we should mention now. We should mention now. Go to.
Oh, good link here.
The saddest story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little Bobby.
Yeah, brilliant. What a fantastic signing. What a constantly cheerful, happy player. Just, he looks like he loves football. And he loves the team.
And he brought riches.
Every day's a joy.
And he brought riches to Colgate.
Yeah. His agent is also like a dentist or something. Sorted out everyone's teeth. Yeah.
Well, it happened to haven't we clocked
everything. Yeah, Klopp definitely got in touch with that guy. But just everything about him. He's a brilliant footballer. When he was first brought in, I think Rodgers played him at right wing back. And then Klopp got hold of him and was like, nah, we've got he created a position, really. There wasn't really the false nine that he played. I think, did Roma have it with Totti? I think Totti might have played that position, but not. I don't know if Bobby was playing it before him. But just what a brilliant player. Mane and Salah will say how if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have scored half the goals they scored. The team love him.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's one of those players you don't want to see go.
Yeah, I don't think he was a false number 9, as you said. He was like playing with the system. It was the system that Klopp wanted. So it's like a fake.
Yeah, and he created this one.
Yeah. His link up play.
Yeah, it's kind of like
you remind me of Barnes.
Yeah, it's kind of like. Well, he did lots of work. It's not just like it wasn't just going forward. Mm-hmm. In in defence, he works hard as well, winning headers and corners and, trying to win the ball back. Yeah, he gave the ball away a few times. There's been a few times where he's not been at his best.
No.
But, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have won half the stuff that we won. Maybe any of it. So he's very Gakpo. They're trying to get him into that role.
That position.
And I can see him doing it. So he'll leave. Go on.
Do you think Gakpo can fill Bobby's boots, or would he be slightly different? Because I don't think he's exactly the same player. Is he? Not as skillful.
No, he can. No. He's got skill, but he's not got Bobby's skill.
He's got good link-up play.
But he's good at assisting.
Yeah.
And he's a bit more. He's tall, obviously. I don't know if I'd say he's more physical, because Firmino is pretty strong, and he's pretty tough. So, I don't think that's comparable, really. I just think, it's going to be different, but it will be a similar role. So he'll be creating goals for other people and maybe getting it. But the future looks bright, because Bobby wasn't always perfect when he first started.
No. But he needed Mane in there, and he needed Salah.
So
for the perfect system. It's devastator.
Yeah, it worked perfectly. Yeah, they combined to make a destructible monster robot that destroyed Autobot City.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what we've been doing in the past. Now we've got to reform.
Yeah, we need new parts.
Yeah, we need
machines.
We need Unicron to.
Hopefully, we got them now.
Unicron to reform our players.
Yeah, well, that might happen with the players that leave. They get Unicron to turn into someone else. I don't know. It's a sad day. Been going, but it's going to happen with everybody. So, 31, isn't he? 32.
I didn't want Mane to go, but I don't know if he wanted to go, but that's what happens. Players are going to go.
I think he saw. I think he saw the fact that we had people coming in. Yeah, we had links, people coming in. I think Mane was like, maybe can't quite do that left side anymore. And so he was playing down the middle. They're trying to change him into sort of like that spot. Yeah, he just saw an opportunity to go and play more at another club. He'd won everything with us. So, as sad as Mane going and losing that work rate that we lost with Mane, we seem to have got it back with Nunez now. I don't think he's quite as clever as Mane, Nunez, defensively. He's a bit more direct, but
Gakpo's brighter than Nunez football-wise.
Yeah, he's not a dum-dum. He's not a dum-dum. And he seems to be making a little partnership with Nunez. So he's very clean, Gakpo. Very clean, very, good technique. But it's different. Yeah, he's different to what we've got.
He's got now as well.
Pop the ball out there.
I know he didn't score in the last game where he came on.
He does look like a massive nerd.
Oh my god, yeah.
He does look like a massive nerd.
Yeah,
Did you see him on the sidelines before he came on? That's such a clock player. Him and Matip standing next to each other. Yeah,
tough guys. Couple
of giant nerds.
Couple of tough guys.
Hey, look at these tough guys.
But it's not all sad. We'll get a new team together. I'm not sure it will be an impact next season, but it'll be an improvement.
Yeah, and we need someone to take up the Bobby role. Who's gonna? I don't mean like on the pitch. I mean just his personality. We don't have anyone right now.
We got 1 minute.
Someone else.
Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute left, Tom. To
Well, we got it all in there. We did our reviews. We've all previewed the Man United game. We did it all. And we talked about absolute rubbish and nothing.
Hocus Pocus. I also spelt Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. Good. You should have focused on Hocus Pocus.
I should have focused on Hocus Pocus. Or went back to school. One of them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We still can.
That's it, everyone. That's the end of the show. Okay. Tomorrow will be a good game, hopefully.
Bye, everybody.
A good performance. And we'll be all happy when we sort of do our next show. I'm not depressed. I may quit this show afterwards.
Oh,
if we lose.
We'll be delighted. Yeah.
Absolutely delighted.
The next one.
All right, everyone. Goodbye.